what's up?
So,
Yeah, how's everybody doing?
I'm swell.
I'm swell.
Let's
Doing
throw
good.
up some names on there. I'm Jason. To my left, right. To my right, you see Colton. And underneath me, you see Michael. And then down that way, you see John. We're here to read with y'all for our Hebrew Parashat HaShavua. Um, I'm going to take the names off because they kind of get in the way as we work through things. Live audience, we have hopefully we're going to have more people today watching because I've done my best to advertise the thing and I really hope that it worked. We are in Parashat Toldot. This is the sixth parasha of the reading cycle. Today is November 17th, 2025. We're going to be reading from Genesis chapter 25, starting in verse 19 with the aliyah rishona, the first aliyah of this portion. I do apologize if there are any lag issues with the stream. My internet has been really acting up today, and I don't know what I can do about it. We're going to talk to Bezek tomorrow, our internet supplier. And hopefully also next week I'll be sporting a new computer next week or the week after. And so we'll make things a little bit smoother, I hope. These are our wonderful Patreon supporters. We really appreciate all you do. Of course, Colton and John are there as Chaverim, and Michael is over there as Yedid Nefesh, the only one we have right now. Really doing all he can to support the channel and keep us going.
Hey, I recognize those words now. I never paid attention to that.
Yes. So Chaverim, what do we call it? Chaverim Yikarim, I think. Yeah. And Yedid Nefesh is like a soul friend, right? Friend of the heart. This is our entire section of reading that we are going to aim to do tonight. It's the aliyah rishona of this portion. And with that, we begin in Genesis chapter 25, verse 19. If anybody's new, sorry, we got a message already. Hello, Marcelo. Deleted my old account because I've been going crazy. All right, well, get yourself normalized and all. But Marcelo has also been a supporter of the channel as well. Anger is not the way. That is entirely true. Please participate in the live chat. Throw us your comments. We'll do our best to address them as we read. All right, so this is the first verse. If you can see above is what it would look like basically in a Torah scroll that uses the Sofer Stam handwriting. And underneath is what you'd find in the pointed text. So this says, Ve'ele Toldot Yitzchak. Toldot is in the construct. Ben Avraham. Avraham holid et Yitzchak. Okay, that's basically Isaac's generations. Abraham gave him life. Abraham engendered him. So these are the generations of Isaac, the son of Abraham. Abraham fathered Isaac. That's a brilliant verse. Brilliant. I feel enlightened to know that that verse exists. I don't know why that verse exists. That seems strange to me. But these are the generations of Isaac. Colton, you want to take the next verse?
Sure. Vayhi Yitzchak ben Arba'im Shana. Sorry, I did the same thing earlier. Vayhi Yitzchak ben Arba'im Shana. Bekachto et Rivcha bat Betuel ha'arami mipadan Ram. Achot Lavan ha'arami lo leisha. And it was and Isaac took Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel the Aramite,
Or
from
Aramean. Or Aramean. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Arameans, that's usually done. We did Aramite earlier, and I had it in my head. Yeah, Aramean from Padan Aram, the sister of Laban, the Aramean, for himself for a wife.
Wow, that is one huge a positive, right?
Yeah, in case anyone was confused about who we're talking to, about rather,
Yeah.
you
So
no
Isaac was
longer.
40 years old when he took Rivka as a wife for himself.
Yeah,
That's what it's saying. But who is Rivka? She's the daughter of Bethuel and the sister of Laban. And they are both Arameans. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Somebody's got chicken.
Oh, those are my roosters.
That's cool. So the next verse. This is a verb that you might not be familiar with. So let's go with it. No, sorry, it's John, if you don't mind.
Vayetar Yitzchak.
John's relaxing in New York City. New York
Just
City.
just being my old natural Manhattan Island self.
Yeah.
Vayetar Yitzchak Ladonoi Lenochach
Notice the stress on that word.
Lenochach
Lenochach. Lenochach ishto.
Lenochach Ishto Ki Akara Hi Vayeater Lo Adonai.
Stress on that word.
Okay. Vayeater Lo
Vayeater. Vayeater. Vayeater.
Vayeater Lo Adonai Betachar Rivka Ishto.
Okay.
And this verb means to plead or to beg.
Or to
right.
entreat. Like
And-
you're asking for something from God. Right. Okay.
Right. And Yitzchak entreated the Lord. Nokach. Nokach. Is that to comfort?
Nochach is normally like presence. Lenochach ishto would be in the presence of his wife,
Oh,
but it probably doesn't mean that here. It probably means like for the sake of her. Like he entreated God on behalf of his wife.
right. I have in front of, before, opposite, for, on behalf of. Okay.
Yeah.
On behalf of his wife, that.
This is an explanation. So this is because.
Okay, because she was akra. She was barren and fertile. Okay.
Yeah. So Jacob entreated God on behalf of his wife because she was barren.
And he entreated the Lord for
So
himself.
this is Nifal.
Oh, and the Lord.
This one is Kal.
All right. And the Lord was in. And the Lord
Yes.
was supplicated. Okay. And the Lord was entreated, was
So
supplicated.
if he entreats God, and then God is entreated to him, it means that he answered his prayer. He answered his request. So God answered his request, and then this happened.
And Rivka became pregnant, and Rivka, his wife, became pregnant, conceived.
Yes. So the verb to be pregnant is from the root hara, with the yod actually. So the adjective is hara. It means pregnant, hara. And vatahar is the most common expression of it. Vatahar, she became pregnant. Okay, it would be as if it were tahare in the future. And then when you want to make it vav consecutive, va tahal, the A drops off from apocope. And now we've got this segolet structure where this is resolved by adding a. Vatahal. She became pregnant. Right? Segolet structure. Muriel, hello and welcome. And Ty, welcome also. Just so you know, right now we've hit 7 viewers. I was hoping for 100 today. So, yeah. Like I said on the Facebook group, if we've got 4,500, 4,400, whatever members, why should we not have 400 people watching us every week? You know, I don't get it. Who doesn't like to study and read Hebrew together? Michael, we're down to you, buddy, and you are 25:22. We're in verse 22.
Okay. Vayit Rat to Habanim.
So let's get a principle right here real quick. If you have two of the same letters, like this is tzadi tzadi, with what would look like a silent shava, it really looks like a vocal one, but even if it's a silent shava, if you have two of the same letter sounds, then you have to pronounce the shva. So vayitro tsu. It has to be vocal. Otherwise, it sounds like there's just one.
Alright,
Vayitro tsu.
wrote to Habanim, Bakirba, but to Tomer, Im Cain, Lama, Ze, Anoki, Batelek, the lead. I can't. Lead
Rosh.
I might have to read that. I can't. The Nikud on this book is smaller than on the screen.
Can you see?
Yeah. I couldn't even see it in my book. Lidrosh et Adonai. You got to move it now.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Oh. Now I can't see the screen well, and I can see the letters better in the Tanakh, but I can't see the Nikud.
Yeah.
And I looked up that word like Friday. I can't remember what that first word is.
Well, think about what was going on with them in her belly.
Well, the sons came near to her.
Well, so we have the boys. Yeah, we have the boys, and we have in her midst, in the middle of her, meaning in her belly.
Oh, that's right. So they're inside her. They can't come any closer.
Yeah.
And she said, if so, then why this?
Well, we want to say what they were doing. They were quarreling, or they were wrestling, or something like that.
So where do you get that?
The boy Yitrotsetsu. Yitrotsetsu.
Oh, I didn't know what that word was.
So they were fighting or wrestling or quarreling inside of her.
Well, that's what I said. I didn't know what that. I looked it up like Friday, and I forgot already. If then why this? I went to seek the Lord. So I went to seek. Therefore, I went to go seek the Lord.
She says. So she says, "Im ken." Like, if this is how it is, if it's this way. Lama ze anochi. Why is it that I am? Why should I exist? Why should I live? If it's like this, why should I live? Make sense? In other words, she's saying, I want to die because these children are fighting inside of me and it hurts, right?
All right, sounds better than what I said. And she went to seek. She went to seek the Lord.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put my head. Fantastic. Good. Lidrosh et Adonai. We might see instead of et, we might see bet. Lidrosh ba Adonai, maybe. All right. Good. I think the audio is still coming through my computer speakers. Can you speak for just a second? Can somebody say something?
Sure, I can.
Hello,
I can do
hello,
that.
hello.
Weird. Oh, that's the
Sound good.
microphone. Hold on.
Yeah, your microphone definitely changed.
And
Yeah.
this is my headphones. Okay, now it's okay.
Yeah, it's
Wonderful.
better.
So now I can hear you in my ear. That also might reduce the chance of feedback through my microphone. All right. It says, verse 23, Vayomer Adonai la. Okay, la is like Eleha. He said to her. Let's see. Shne goyim bevitnech. We had in the last one bekirba. Bekirba. Okay. Bekirba means in her midst, in the middle of her. But bevitna would mean in her belly. In her belly. Beten. Beten is belly. It isn't necessarily stomach. It means the front part of the body. The word stomach is keva. Keva. And this is beten, which a man has a beten and a woman has a beten. It doesn't mean womb. The word womb is rechem. Rechem is womb and keva is stomach, but beten means belly, the front part of the body. So there, it's kind of not good physiology. It's not really in her belly, it's in her womb. And the ech here means your in the feminine. So Shnei goyim bevitnech. There are two nations, goyim, in your belly, meaning in your womb. Ushnei leumim. Okay, this is goyim are nations. Leumim are also a word for nations. Mi me'ayich yiparedu. This is really bad physiology because me'ayim, if I can write, me'ayim means innards. Me'ayim is innards, like in Greek splankna. Splankna, if anybody knows Greek, splankna. It means innards and generally refers to something like the intestines. And children do not come out of women's intestines. But yeah, so that it's not being precise here. It should say from your womb, rechem, rachmech, your rechem. But anyway, it says, and two nations or people groups from your innards will be separated out. Yiparedu. This is nifal of parad. Nifrad means was separated. Nifrad was separated. So they will be separated from inside of you. Okay. Uleom mileom. Okay, so leom is the singular. Leom is the singular that becomes leumim. Leumim. We mentioned last week these weird plurals that take a daggesh, the third root, and this is another one of them. Leumim. Leumim is the plural of leom. Okay. So, and a nation from a nation will be strong. When you have an adjectival sense, it will be strong. From, it means than. So one nation will be stronger than another nation. One of them will be stronger than the others. Okay? V'rav ya'avod sa'ir. In this case, the word order is significant, that greater will serve younger. Not younger, it's really smaller, because sa'ir normally refers to age for younger as opposed to older. But in this case, it means the greater will serve the lesser. So altogether, the Lord said to her, there are 2 goyim in your beten, in your belly, and 2 nations from your innards will be separated out, and one nation will be stronger than another nation, and the great will serve the small. Okay? Fun. How are we doing in comments? Ty, you are very welcome. We do this every week, and we want everybody to come and read Hebrew with us. So, welcome, welcome. What do you mean, Marcelo, about just to suffer? Don't know what the comment is related to. If you could spell it out, we could answer it maybe. All right, Colton, here you go. You are in verse 24.
All right. וימלאו ימיה ללדת, והנה תומים בבטנה. And her days were filled to bear, meaning it's time for her to have this baby. And behold, twins in her belly.
Yes, excellent. Yom in the plural becomes yamim, and the ones of her, yameha. Great. Her days were full for giving birth. What about this word tomim?
Twins.
Yeah. Is it the normal form?
No, there's something missing, and I forgot what you said it was. Te'umim
Like
is
that
what's usually
before.
there. Te'omim?
It normally has an aleph right there.
Ah. Yeah, wait.
Te'omim.
Sorry. Did we have this tome word earlier to mean something else? Or does it come-
Tam. We have tam later on that says that Jacob is tam and he sits at home.
Okay.
Or in the
Yeah.
tents.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that's related.
I don't know
I
if
don't
they
know.
did that intentionally. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I'm just saying it's a possibility that it is, right?
Mhm.
It could explain why it's misspelled here. Here.
Mhm.
But yeah, the thought.
I mean, I don't know. Why is that what?
Why isn't a word like that dual instead of plural?
Why isn't the word te'omim dual?
Yeah, te'omayim.
Dual is not normally used for things that count in 2. It's not normally used. It's only used in time expressions, and generally this is the case. Time expressions, and body parts and place names.
All right. So a pair of oxen, a pair would be plural instead of dual.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
You just say shnei in front of it. Shnei whatever.
Great.
Shnei or shtei. Yeah.
Thank you.
Plural is normally used to only, like you could say like knafayim, wings, knafayim, because it's a body part is why.
Right.
Knafayim. Yeah, normally we don't use it for 2 people. Although there are those who argue that in the book of Ruth, whenever Naomi and Ruth are coming back into Bethlehem, and there are 2 of them, that it uses what look like masculine forms for 2 women when it should be vatalechna or like Ilachna, whatever they went, that it uses what look like masculine forms, and that some people argue that that's an old dual, a feminine dual that's bled into the text. I don't know. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard argued. All right, great. So, John, you're up, and you had this in the practice reading too.
Yes, I did. I better do it right. Okay.
Mhm.
Vayetze harishon admoni kulo ke'aderet se'ar vayikra'u shema Esau. And the first one came out admoni. That's like reddish, right? Or ruddy.
Yeah. Mhm.
And like him and his hair and the
All
hair,
of him. All of him.
all of him, aderet, like oh yeah, like a hair coat.
Like a mantle of hair.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's reddish and covered in hair.
And so they called him. I put in that so, and so they called him. They called his name Esau.
I don't really like the so because it would seem that Esau is finding some kind of explanation here, but I don't see an explanation for Esau. You know what I mean? He came out reddish and all of him like a hairy mantle, and they called his name Esau. Like I don't see an explanation for the name. Like unless we took Se'ar and kind of moved it around, so we've got A, and then maybe the R is wrong and it becomes Vav or something. I don't know that. I don't know. So I wouldn't just insert the word so as if we had al ken or something like therefore, or like there's no therefore here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Michael, you got verse 26.
Lakare, Cain, Yatse, Yatsa, Akiv, Vayadu, Okay,
This is Holamba. Yeah. You want me to make it bigger?
Yeah, it might help in the next couple words. Vayado, Okay, Ze, Baak, Kiv,
Akev.
Esav. You gotta move a little more. Vayikra, Shmo, Vayakov, Yaakov,
Yaakov. That's the name, Yaakov.
Yeah, I know. I'm having problems for that. Remember, I don't got teeth either. Got a lot of disabilities. Vayakov.
Me too. I'm building up my number of disabilities. Not intentionally.
I went to
as you get older. So.
I went to the cardiologist today, and I'm waiting until Thursday to see if I'm going to save my money for the my burial or for teeth. So I'll find out Thursday.
Oh my goodness, Michael! I hope that comes back good.
I don't think it went well today. God, I can't say it. Ben Shishim Shana Badedet Otam.
Excuse me. Yes.
And then after,
what's it? Yeah, afterwards. Yatzachiv.
He went after his brother went out.
Yep.
Put out
what did he come out of? What did he come out of?
He came out, or his hand came out.
His mama's belly. He came out of his mama's belly. All right,
Where
so
does
his
it say
brother
that?
came out.
Yeah.
Because this is their birth. So the
All
first
right.
one came out reddish and covered in hair, and they called his name Esau. And then afterwards, his brother came out.
And he put out his hand, and he grasped in his heel, or the heel of
Yeah, his
of
hand grasping the heel of Esau.
Esau. And he called his name, and Yaakov called his name.
Oh, they called his name Yaakov.
And they called his name
Relationship is
Yaakov. And
because of
Yitzhak,
Akev and Yaakov. Yeah.
the son of 3 years.
60.
Oh, 60 years.
Isaac was 60 years old.
And he went out to him.
Ledet is Yalad. Yalad.
They
Giving birth.
separated him. Oh, give birth.
Yeah. So Yitzhak ben Shishim Shana beledet otam. When they were born, he was 60 years old.
I did practice this, believe it or not.
Oh, it's fine.
I forget things easy.
On that case, like okay, I've got my things going on with my health or whatever, but somehow I remember things. Like I don't know how that happens. I don't know how memory works. I don't understand the whole thing, but somehow I inherited a good one from somewhere. I don't know. I appreciate that. Like the verse said, asking God, why have I been born? Like the meme, why are we here? Just to suffer? I don't know the meme, but I will keep my eyes out for it. Eyes open for it. I don't keep my eyes out. I'll keep them open.
You can always
All
post
right.
the meme on the Discord that we have a QR code for.
Yeah, I wonder where that is. Oh, I should have done all these fun things. I should have clicked this welcome, if it will show up. You see that welcome on there? It's waving high. And as a reminder that you should definitely like and subscribe. That's really cute. These things added by StreamYard. And of course, we have a QR code up there on the left top of the screen. So if you've got your phone out, scan that and join our Discord server. That's where we all hang out and chat. And we have random Hebrew and Greek reading sessions on there for anybody who's interested, and it's all free. So come join us. And if you're interested in doing something that's not free, then sign up on Patreon. That's the QR code for Patreon. And come and be one of our chaverim or chaverot and help me out with buying my new computer because I really need it. And that's it. Great. We're going to go to the next verse, and that's me. I'm not good at this advertising stuff, really. ויגדלו הנערים, ויהי עשיו איש יודע ציד, איש שדה. Probably because he spent all of his time in the fields, right? ויעקב איש תם יושב אוהלים. So it says that the boys, הנערים, the young men, grew up. ויגדלו הנערים, they grew up. ויהי עשיו, and Esau became or was Ish Yodea Tzid. He was a man knowing hunting, like he knew how to hunt. Ish Sadeh, a man of the field, because he spent all his time outside. Yaakov Ish Tam, and Jacob was a naive man, a naive person. Tam it can be naive, innocent, maybe just like a child, I guess, that he just doesn't know how to survive, I guess, because he doesn't know how to hunt. Yoshev Ohalim, sitting in the tent, like a sitter of tents, meaning someone who spends all of his time in the house. He spends all his time at home with his mama. So they are two different types of people. One is outside hunting and being all wild and manly, and one is inside his tent with his mom, maybe helping her wash the dishes. That was me when I was young, and my stepfather did not like it. He tried to change it, but that doesn't change easily. Anyway, we are going on to Colton for verse 28. Again, we are working to get into chapter 26, I think up to verse 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. ויאהב יצחק את עשיו, כי ציד בפיו, ורבקה אוהבת את יעקב. And Isaac loved Esau for a hunter in his mouth.
Not a hunter. It's not a person that does it. It's the activity, hunting.
For hunting was in his mouth.
The word could also mean.
It probably means in the end the provisions, like the things you get from hunting.
Oh, the hunt. Okay. Okay, sure. And Rebecca loved Jacob.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because he sat in the house and helped her with the dishes.
Yes. That part's
All
left
right.
out. Textual corruption.
Exactly. John, this brings you up to verse 29, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Not at all. By Yazed? No. By
Yes.
Yazed, Yaakov, Nazid. Vayavo, Esau, Min. So, Vus? What? So, okay. Vayavo. Got it. Vayavo, Esau, Min, Hasader, Vohu, Ayeh. All right. Vayazed.
Vayazed.
Oh, yes. And Yaakov was cooking stew. Lentils. Is that lentils or is that stew? No, it's stew.
It's just something cooked. He cooked
Right.
something. It's Nazid isn't really clear, but we know in the story that it refers to a soup or a stew.
And Esau came from the field and he was hungry.
Not hungry.
He was weary. He was faint.
He was tired.
Okay.
He was exhausted. Vayavo Esav min hasadeh v'hu ayef. Yeah. Okay. Michael, verse 30.
Vayamer Esau El Yaakov Hal Nani Na Min Ha Adon.
Hal
What was that?
iteni.
Ha Itani.
Yeah.
Na Min Ha Adon Hazeki Aif Enoki Al Kain Kara Shmo Edom.
Feels like a different thing. Hal iteni na min ha'adom hazeh ki ayef anochi.
I missed part of it. Or?
I think part of it was left out. Yeah.
Alkain Kara Shmo Edom. Yeah, Edom. And Esau said to Yaakov, I guess that's where he's feeling pain, or
It's
please.
interesting. We had the verb in the last section where the slave said to Rivka, "Give me to drink," blah blah blah, and he used this weird word. I think it was
I think that
Adlieni.
does that mean to boil?
So this word
Yeah,
kind of
you get-
means the same thing. Make me swallow. Make me
All right.
swallow. Make me swallow from this red thing.
Because I'm feeling faint, and
Yeah, because I'm exhausted.
therefore he called his name Edom.
Yeah, he called his name Edom because he wanted the Adom, the red thing.
Edo.
Mhm. So the hal iteni is this make me swallow it down. It's the hifil of la'at. La'at. Okay, great.
I actually thought that was a mem. I thought it was a mem there when I was reading it. When I read it the first time, so I got it completely wrong.
And we had the le'om mentioned before. I keep ending up with these short verses, but this is verse 31. Vayomer Yaakov michra hayom et bochoratecha li. So michra is a long imperative. Remember, we have the normal imperative would be mechor, and this is michra, which is the long imperative. Sell. Sell according to the day. In other words, this day. Sell me this day your birthright. Kayom here is kind of like hayom, today. Bechorah is the right of a bechor. Bechor is a firstborn son, bechor. And so Bechorah is the right of a firstborn son. Okay. So this is why I titled this idea that Esau despised the birthright. He said, "What do I need a birthright if I'm going to die?" Right? So, yeah. Okay. Colton, verse 32.
ויאמר עשיו, הנה אנוכי הולך למות, ולמה זה לי בכורה? And Esau said, "Look, I'm gonna die. Look, I'm about to die here. What good is this to me? What good is this birthright to me if I'm dead?"
Yeah,
Implied.
exactly. Ani olech lamut. I'm walking to die. I'm going to die. Olech lamut is something that we say all the time in modern Hebrew. Ani olech lamut. I'm going to die. Right? But it's interesting to see this as a colloquial expression in biblical Hebrew. Velama ze li b'chora. So this ties us back to Rivka before, where she said, "Lama ze anochi." Why is it that I am? And he says, "Why is it that I have a birthright? I'm gonna die. Why do I need it?" Right? So he goes ahead and sells it to him. All right, John, here you go. Vayomer.
Vayomer Yaakov. Hold on. He shava li kayom.
Okay, that's very close. Because the ah under the sheen is long. We want to pronounce the shva after it. Hishav'ali. Hishav'ali.
Oh, is that because there's a dagesh there and it doubles it? So it's actually, is that why?
It's because the kamatz is long, so the shva after it is vocal.
All right. And it's not a closed syllable because the kamatz is long.
Right. That's
Okay,
right.
very good.
So this is another long form imperative. Remember, just before we had mechor, and the long form is michra. The standard form here for the imperative is hishava. Hishavali, swear to me, but he's making it long. Hishave'ah. If you don't have the ve'ah, It sounds just like the short form, HaShavua, but it's HaShavua. It's a long form.
All right. Vayomer Yaakov, He Shava'a li kayom. Okay. Vayi Shava lo. Vayimchor et kor, yes. Vayimchor et. All right. Bechorato liyaakov.
Vayimkor et bechorato liYaakov.
Bechorato liyaakov. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
Yaakov
just
said,
for those who are paying attention out there, the HaShavua has nasogachol. The accent is pulled backwards. So literally in this text, it says Vayomer Yaakov Hishav Ali. Hishav Ali kayom. Hishav Ali. It's the stress is pulled backwards. But the form is Hishav'a. Just so to be clear. Sorry, go ahead.
excuse me. And Jacob said, swear to me this day, swear to me now, this day. And he swore to him. And he sold his birthright to Jacob.
Yeah. That's not great. But, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yep. I don't know where my computer's locked up. Come on.
Well,
Okay.
I still see and hear you. There we go.
Did everybody's computer flicker dark? Mine did.
Yep.
All
It
right.
went dark,
All right.
and now it's back.
All right.
Okay. It's supposed to be moving to the next screen, but the computer's there. It goes. Okay. Michael, here you go. Verse 34. This is the last verse of this chapter.
And Yaakov gave to Esau.
But we read it in
Am I
Hebrew.
doing-
Hold on a second.
Ready?
Yep.
Vayakov Natan la Esau Lakem Najid Edashim Lekol
Adashim.
Lekol
You know Adashim? Like this is a food that we eat today still. Adashim. Lentils.
That's lentils, yes.
Agreed. Yeah, my
It's
favorite.
good to eat. Good for you. And Vayishet.
Okay. So let's pay attention to the stress like here. It says Vayochal Vayesh. I know that feels really weird. You want to break that, and it is the common thing to do to break consonant clusters. But this is one of the few that holds a cluster together. Vayesh.
Vayakol Vayishet. I'll leave it at that.
It's S-H-T. Vayesh.
Vayakom. Vayalek.
Let's try to look at that closer. Sorry. Not Yelech, but Yelach. Vayelach.
All right. Vayalach.
Vayakom Vayelach. Yeah.
Vayibez. Vayibez. Esau. Et Habakorah.
Vayizev Esav et habechorah. So he despised it. He despised the firstborn birthright. Okay. Want to translate through it?
And Esau gave Yaakov bread and
Backwards.
yeah.
Jacob gave Esau.
Jacob gave Esau bread and lentils, red,
Lentil
and he
soup or stew.
well that
Then
what's the next word?
No, the word nazid is the word for like stew or something. Nazid adashim, the lentil soup, lentil stew.
Oh, I thought I didn't know which one was lentils. I knew one of them was, and I forgot what that other word was. Yishet.
So
And he
ate vayesh. This is shata.
Oh, and drank.
Shata, he drank. If you think of what happened, it's like the word is in the future, yishte. We attach the va for the vav consecutive with the dagesh, va yishte, and the hey apocopates, and now we're left with a consonant cluster, vayisht, and the vowel simply colors to vayisht, and it doesn't break the consonant cluster for some reason. Vayisht.
And he rose and he went. Esau despised. I guess it's the birthright, or the Bechorah.
So we've seen three forms so far. We saw with Bechorah, we saw Bechorati. He says my birthright, and we saw Bechorato, his birthright, and Jacob told him Bechoratcha, sell me your birthright, and now we just see Ha-Bechorah. So this is the fourth form of the word that we've seen in this passage. But that's the conclusion of the story, that Esau despised the birthright. This is quoted in the book of Hebrews, if you remember. I don't know. I don't remember what context, but something about the greater, like the lesser becoming the greater or something or other. I don't remember. All right. Vayhi ra'av ba'aretz. We already heard this before. We heard it in with Abraham. Hold on. Does despise mean hate or not value? Good question. Despise in this case means that you have he gave it no importance at all. But this word is used in Isaiah 53, if he was despised of men. Nivzeh, I think. Just for people to know. Vayhi ra'av ba'aretz. This is again because before we saw it with the story of Abraham, that there was famine in the land. And then we see it later in the story of Joseph, famine in the land, and people have to go to Egypt to buy grain from Joseph. Vayhi ra'av ba'aretz milvad hara'av harishon. So apart from or besides the first famine. So there was a famine in the land other than the first famine, Asher haya bimei Avraham, which was in the days of Abraham. Vayelech Yitzchak el Avimelech melech Plishtim Gerara. Gerara, it means to Gerar, because that apparently is where the king of the Philistines was living. Notice that Avimelech was also the name of the king that Abraham lied to regarding his wife, Sarah. They got him into trouble, right? And so he's gone back to the same, I don't know if it's the same king, but maybe Avimelech was a standard king title for the kings of the Philistines. I'm not sure. But he went back to Avimelech in Gerar. Okay. Does anybody have information on that I'm lacking? Okay, I don't know. All right,
No.
Colton, you've got verse 2, and we are getting close to the end of the hour.
Sure. Vayera elav Adonai, vayomer
The stress of that
al
word.
Vayera.
But
That's what it said. That's what it said. No.
Mhm.
Vayera elav Adonai, vayomer al tered Mitzrayma, shkon ba'aretz asher omar elecha.
Mhm.
And the Lord appeared to him and said,
Mhm.
do not go down to Egypt. Dwell in the land which I will speak to you, which I will tell you, which I will say to you. Sorry.
Mhm. This
I went through all this
calls back.
verbs.
This calls back the structure where God told Abraham at the beginning, "Go to the land that I will tell you." When He called him out of Padan Aram, and then also later on where He said, "Go sacrifice your son on one of the mountains where I will tell you." Asher Omar Elecha. And so now we have it here. This is intertextuality where you see connections between
Yeah.
texts.
And later, yeah, and later too. Never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. Sorry.
And we see God again appearing. Nira'ah. It means God was seen to him. God became visible to him, which is another concept. I think maybe the Targum would say Mimra Adonai. Mimra. The word of the Lord appeared to him.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. John, you got a nice long verse. I don't know if you noticed when the screen changes, but I made the scroll bigger to fit all those words. You see that change?
Oh yeah, I do now.
That's a big long verse.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna love it. Gor ba'aretz hazot. Let me just see. Ve'ehya imcha va'avrechecha.
Okay, that's a hard one. I'll give you that. Va'avarecheka. Va'avarecheka.
Okay.
Heka. That kaf on the end is hard.
Oh, heck. Wow. Yeah, that is.
Why is that kaf hard? What's hidden inside that kaf?
That's the masculine sing. That's the masculine second. Is my
It is,
absolute
but that would be cha. Why is it ka? Something's hidden inside of that ka.
Is it like a pausal form since it's the end?
No, it's a nun. The letter nun is hidden inside there. It's the nun egergicum, the energic nun. It's just added before suffixes many times.
All right.
It's
So
the
what is
difference
that word?
between
That is-
egu and ennu.
But va'avarechecha is and oh no.
So he says gur ba'aretz hazot ve'eye imcha. The ve'eye is ve'yiktol. It's not the and I will be. It's that I might be. Dwell in this land that I might be with you, that I might bless you.
Oh, it's blessing. Now it's the root.
Avarech otcha.
Okay.
Avarecheka. Mhm.
I'm not even going to try it again. Ki lecha u lizarecha. Where's the accent? Yeah, there it is. Etain et kol ha'aratzot ha'el.
Ha'el means ha'ele.
Say what?
These ones. Ha'el is short. It means ha'ele. These ones.
All right. Vahakimoti. Okay, hold on. Vahakimoti et HaShavua asher nishbati la'Avraham avicha. All right.
Mhm.
So sojourn in this land, and I will be with you, and I will bless you, because he walked. No.
No.
Look, okay. Because to you
Mhm.
and your seed, I will give all ha'arot.
Haratzot ha'ele.
I will
These
give
lands.
all this land,
These lands.
these lands. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Hmm?
Vahakimoti.
Vakimoti,
Oh,
and I will establish, I will raise up.
okay. And I will
Mhm.
establish HaShavua. Shavua.
HaShavua asher nishbati. The oath or the promise.
Oh. And I will establish the promise which I promised to Abraham your father.
Technically, the oath which I swore. And I will establish, or I will fulfill the oath that I swore to Abraham your father. We are past time, so I'm just going to run through this. I will multiply your seed like the stars of the sky. I'll give your seed all of these lands. All the nations of the earth will be blessed in your seed. Maybe not the earth, but the land. I don't know. Because Abraham obeyed my voice, וישמור משמרתי, מצוותיי, חוקותיי, ותורותיי. And he kept my watch, probably like the guard of the things, what you're supposed to do and not, my commandments, mitzvotai, my statutes, chukotai, and my laws, my torotai. And that's the end of the chapter. Sorry to cut it off at the end, but we are over time. So we're going to run to second hour and hope to see you guys all there. Thank you for reading with me.
Fellas, it's been a pleasure. Michael, I hope everything turns out good for you.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Indeed. Okay, we'll see you guys for our next session. Bye-bye. I did click end. I don't know what's happened, but we'll do this. Toda rabah.